Here we go.
Hunt Companion.
Whew. Hunt Companions are always pretty real time.
Hunt Companion.
It's just everything else.
They're the most real time.
Everything else is just kind of getting caught up. So it is
Hunt Companion.
Yeah, there you go. It's November 6th that we're filming this. You're listening to it on the 9th, November 9th.
It's a good day.
It's a good day. November 9th is a good day. And we just got back from Illinois on Tuesday.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Tuesday afternoon.
And my day's I don't even know what day it was this week.
They're blending for sure. Yeah.
I have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
So we got back on Tuesday. We had been out there for 5 or 6 days, I guess.
Was it really that long?
Yeah.
Felt like 4 or 5. But
almost 6 days, I think is what it was.
Went out last
Wednesday.
We drove through Wednesday and then hunted Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
On Wednesday night.
Wednesday night. Hunted Thursday, Friday, Saturday.
Sunday, Monday.
Yeah. 5.5 full days of hunting.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And I don't know. Contrary to what's on the table, not the best.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty slow. First half of the trip for sure.
I didn't see shit the whole trip.
I know.
I saw a 3-year-old and a bunch of 2-year-olds.
Yeah, but pretty slow. Did you see any small bucks chasing or anything? Or?
I didn't see a single rutting activity happen.
Really?
Nothing.
Yeah.
No rutting activity. The closest I came was watching that deer on camera eventually make it up to you, trailing a doe.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I saw no rutting activity, nothing. Yeah.
Well, if not for 2 encounters, one of which I killed this deer and the last night of which I saw the other one, mine would have been pretty similar, very much the same. I tripped into or whatever. I had these encounters, but I mean, I guess that's kind of. I mean, if we're trying to assess what phase of the rut we're kind of in here, this frickin' deer was locked. I mean,
they all were.
I don't know if you call that lockdown necessarily, but
call it lockdown.
He was locked on her for sure. In one sense, I think when you think of lockdown, I think of he's got her isolated out into an island and they don't come out of it.
He was about to.
They may have been heading to that island when I got caught up with him, but that morning at 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30, we watched him cover a good bit of distance.
Yeah, a couple 100 yards.
Together. And it was just more them working together, going to a pre-disclosed location, I assume.
Yeah, I think he had just probably linked up with her and they were going back to his bedroom, basically.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
Come on back.
And yeah, but if you think about, so we got out there, I can't remember what day it was, 27th or something, 27th, 28th. And I think at our arrival, him even potentially, they were already doed up.
Yeah, I agree.
And, he probably broke loose, I would assume, and picked up that new one, and you killed him on Saturday. So that was basically Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. I don't think we saw a shooter any of those days, right?
No, very little movement.
Yep. And then Saturday morning you killed him. Still haven't seen the 10.
It's been a minute.
It's been 10 days.
I assume he's been, wow.
It's been 10 days.
Wow, yeah, that's weird. Well, it's possible we just didn't get a picture of him from one to the next.
Possible. Yep.
That is weird though.
And, we don't really know because we had a camera go down on us, but the big one you ended up seeing, we got a picture of Monday morning, but prior to that, no visibility on him for a while. Whether he was there or he was not there.
10 days or so.
Yeah. So, yeah, I mean, we were in, it felt early, but
it did feel early.
Here's the big thing, I guess, is that, we went out there essentially with 4 deer on our target list. 4 mature bucks on the target list. All 4 of them were relatively doed up the entire period. So, when we talk about lockdown, it's those are the only 4 deer we care about. The only other one that would have been cool to see would have been the 4-year-old, also doed up.
Yeah.
We finally saw him after we left on camera. So, I mean, there was a period there. I did see one of them, I guess, on, I can't remember what morning that was. I think Friday morning. You killed Saturday morning. So Friday morning, he was coming through that field tending grunting. I don't know which buck it was, but I assume it was either the 4-year-old or the 10-point probably.
I bet it was the 4-year-old, because then we got a picture of him up in that corner also while we were there in daylight.
Yep. So yeah, so I mean it wasn't a ton, and so when your tunnel vision is focused on like these bucks, right? It's not opportunistic, like maybe something's showing up. It's these bucks. You know, it makes for a slow hunt because it's like they're locked down with does, and unless that doe pulls through, like this one, it ain't happening. You know, or what happened was on that last day, essentially, is that big one broke off a doe, and he was out looking for the next doe. And basically, there was a period from the morning at 4 something when we got him on camera to when you even saw him at 4:30, 5 o'clock at night that he was still looking for a doe. We ended up getting him on another camera later that night, I think, and still didn't have
the following night in that same spot.
Still didn't have a doe with him. So like there was a period of 24 to 36 hours where he didn't get on a doe yet. That was his vulnerability period.
Yep.
Because I'm sure even as we speak, that deer's locked down with a doe right now.
Probably.
So that's the tough part.
I hope so.
I would assume so.
I hope so right now.
Yeah, I would assume that he is, like, just from where we are in this bell curve of deer coming into estrus, right? We're almost to the top. We're not there yet. Like, even as you're listening to this, we're almost at the top. But and this is Illinois oriented. So if you're in Wisconsin, it's different. If you're in Pennsylvania, it might be different. But Illinois, Ohio, Indiana, Missouri, Iowa, like, we're almost at the top of this peak. We're around the 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, like, the most does possible are going to be in estrus. It's a good and a bad thing, because it's good in that, like, there's as much, you know, pheromones flying around out there as there's ever going to be from an estrus cycle standpoint. The bad thing is there's also a lot of does in estrus, which means even if he comes off, he can get back on one pretty quickly.
From just trail camera experience and like my real world experience, I think that farm is the best in terms of mature buck full rut activity, like movement, is the 9th through the 13th. Those are the dates.
Really?
Those are dates I would put on.
I would have argued that it was later than that. I would have argued it was this, like, the 14th to the 18th.
I think that it's gonna be close, very very similar. Maybe a little bit of weather oriented, probably. And really, I think a lot of that is I'm tying it to. Well, first of all, I killed one on the 9th, right? I killed a honey hole on the 9th, and both that year and the years prior, I remember just specifically in that honey hole, just like it was every day there was a shooter coming through.
That was the only year. That was the first year you killed on the 9th. We didn't have any data from previous years.
Yeah, that was the first year I killed, I guess. And then so last year, did we run a camera in honey hole?
On the scrape, where it's at now.
Okay, because I would have put one on the scrape after I killed that buck.
Correct.
Yeah, so we didn't run it in the same opening there. Interesting. Yeah, so I don't recall last year as vividly.
We honestly didn't have many shooters. We didn't know where Crazy Horse was. The 11 tripped over there basically the day you encountered him.
What day was that? What day would I have seen Crazy Horse?
You saw Crazy Horse
5, 6,
on the
7?
7th or 8th.
Okay.
Yep.
And he was locked down with a
doe. Then we didn't see anything for the next 3 days.
Okay.
And then
we hunted for 3 more days.
Yep. And then
that's right. We sensed a lot of lockdown activity. Like you would hear them grunting in a thicket and never see them.
And then we left, and then you went back for gun season, opening day of gun season.
Which was what, the 16th, 18th?
18th-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely good then too. I mean.
Yeah, and I think at that point you're on the back side of the curve, which there still are does coming into estrus. There's just less of them. And you're also getting to that point where I think those bucks are they're hungry.
I think what you're seeing is like that 9th to the 13th. I think it's peak estrus. So they're just everywhere. It's in the air. These bucks are almost like competing. They're all fighting over
Yeah, there's the most does possible.
When I shot them on the 9th, dude, that was nuts. Like there was 3 mature bucks like falling down the hill and stuff. That's what they were doing then. The gun season hunt, like a little bit later, they were. It was like there were slightly fewer does in estrus, and so those bucks would be up and traveling maybe further distance during middle of the day type stuff to go and find them. So it's just a little bit different activity there.
Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, it's going to vary slightly, plus or minus a couple days, across a lot of the, Midwest and Northeast from a whitetail standpoint. I used to think, these first week or so in Pennsylvania was even the best time, until we started going to Kansas, and it was like the last week of bow season, which was, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th in Pennsylvania. I saw more mature bucks on camera than I did, but I think it's on the back side of it, right? I think historically we're a state that has a higher doe to buck ratio, right? 2 to 1, 3 to 1, 4 to 1 in areas. And so those bucks just don't have to work really hard through the end of October into even the first week plus of November. Then as you get to the backside of 11th, 12th, 13th, 14th, 15th, now there's less does, and they have to move more for them. They have to look for them. They have to work for them. And so, yeah, it just depends. Like the reason I think that 9th, when you're going out there, as this is airing, like you're out there, is getting good on our farm is we don't have a lot of deer on the Illinois farm. Like contrary to the habitat and the quality of food and everything about it, like the density of deer on that, not real high. I mean, you and I saw the same 3 adult does together in multiple spots. I mean, same area that we were in, but they were traveling together, and I'm like, nothing harassing them.
Yeah, well, and also their areas are small too. Like, dude, I saw a lot of deer. I'm trying to remember. It might be the most deer I saw during a hunt on that last one, like in that corn cove there. I saw, I mean, at least 7, 8, 9 doves, probably. Maybe 2 of which were fawns, 2, maybe 3 of which. A super mature buck, 6-year-old buck in there, and a 3-year-old buck, and then maybe another 1.5 old type thing. So I mean, I saw quite a few deer for that farm.
Yeah, in an area that's like there's cover there, but it's not like a block of timber.
It's because we're adjacent to that river bottom cover. That's where they're coming out of, and then we're on like the best food source right there. So it's like it makes sense that you see them there.
Yeah, it's just thick along. It's just a riparian edge is all it is. Along a creek. That's nothing crazy. So yeah, I mean that's kind of the mindset of where we're at now is like 2 things. One, if you're listening to this through most of the Midwest and Northeast, you are in like a massive cold front right now.
Yeah.
I think here in Pennsylvania on Monday, so tomorrow, it's supposed to be a high of like 28.
Dude, that's one thing to be grateful for is like we've had some awesome weather and are going to continue through November, like 3 major systems, like kind of throughout the month here.
Yep. Got nice system, gets warm, it rains, it drops again. Nice system, gets warm, it rains, drops again. Yeah. I mean, so from a predictive, not even from a prediction side, like it's great that people who have flexibility to do it. But even if you don't have flexibility, odds are that if you booked a rutcation at one of those weeks in the first 3 weeks of November, per what we're seeing, you will have caught at least some of a front.
Yeah.
Which is not always the case.
No. Yeah. That's all you can ask for, is some sort of variation, and some sort of front. So,
yeah. So that looks good. For us, we're looking forward to, if this is Sunday, next Sunday, you and I, the dads, Uncle Dale, we will be at Antler Creek Whitetails in Northeast Kansas. We're driving out there Sunday. We start hunting on Monday. And
back it up even just because this is Hunt Companion here. So we hunted this past whatever. We did that trip there. We came back. We're regrouping here a little bit. You're going to Disney. You're taking your thing there.
Universal. Don't put me in the Disney World.
Oh, they're different?
Oh, very different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Is Universal not part of Disney?
It is, but not like Disney World.
It's its own thing. Okay. So you'll be down there for a couple days. I'm going to turn around and go back to Illinois. You're hooking me up with your e-bike. I've got a couple other strategies like in my pocket here. So I'm going to go back and sit for that deer that I saw, essentially dark to dark, maybe some all day sits, but maybe some bouncing back and forth there too from Sunday. Probably I'll start sitting through Wednesday. And I think I'll drive back Thursday after the morning hunt. And we got pods on Friday, Saturday, and then we leave Saturday night into Kansas trip.
Sunday morning.
Sorry.
Yep. Sunday morning to Kansas.
Pretty perfect. And you're
not home very much, are you?
Not in November.
Yeah. There's a lot of flexibility there.
Yeah.
Most people don't have that.
Nope.
Yeah. That's a lot. So yeah, it's no. And I mean, yeah, weather's perfect for it. Weather looks good for our Kansas trip. We'll see. I mean, it can change, but as of right now, it looks pretty good for Kansas. And yeah, I mean, yeah, it's just the rut at this point. Just getting out there and finding deer, and a lot of deer are dying, a lot of deer are dead for sure.
Yeah, dude. I mean, that's how they die this time of year. Like, you got to be in a tree. It's just you got
to
put the time in.
I mean, you're listening to this now. Kentucky's gun season, which stabs me in the heart, was yesterday. Started yesterday.
Oh, wow.
And it goes till almost Thanksgiving.
Interesting. And I almost wonder, Mick was telling me that, like in Texas, it's very similar.
Yeah.
And I almost wonder if it has like the inverse effect, like because the gun season is so long, there's not like a big strong push like during those 2 weekends or whatever it is.
Oh no, they'll be out in full force.
Will they?
Yeah. Opening day is a massacre.
Mick said in Texas is not so much. He's like, yeah, just kind of a
trickle. It's still tight. I mean, it depends on where you're at, but yeah, it's just, and I'm not saying that from like I have anything against gun season. More so because, and we talked about this before, it's just the way that our trips and stuff lined up. Like I won't Kentucky gun hunt at all with the kids this year. We just won't get there. Between this trip we're taking, the trip we have for Kansas, like it's over before Thanksgiving when we get down there. So that sucks for them. Just in that's a good time for them to get one of these deer that we've got on camera, but yeah, we'll figure it out at some point. Yeah, and then like soon after, Missouri's in, Minnesota's in, Indiana's in, Wisconsin's in. Like,
so you're gonna get to hunt a little bit between Universal and Kansas?
Maybe, probably not. I'm just watching November slip by. Yeah, I mean, if I do, I'll probably hunt with the kids behind the house. I'm debating on whether I'm going to try to make this push to like do some things on the Ohio farm next week, but that's a lot. And like, I don't know. I'm just not, it's just a lot of time to do it. So probably not. No, if anything, I'll hunt. I haven't hunted Pennsylvania once this year besides with the kids. So I'll probably look at that. Maybe 2 days next week, or 3. I'll just try to get them out behind the house and sit. And, I might go sit for myself. I don't know. I really want to shoot one with a recurve, and I just haven't had time to shoot it. So I'm not proficient enough to go out with it yet. So yeah, I don't know. It'll be a pretty quick turnaround. I mean, we get back Tuesday, and then Sunday we're gone again. So yeah, I assume if anything, I take the kids out if they want to go. So I don't really have anything. I don't even know when the last time I
why wouldn't you go give one of those deer in Pennsylvania a crack?
I don't even know when the last time I've had one on camera, honestly. Most of my cameras are dead.
So that just means your cameras are dead. That doesn't mean they're not there.
There's a lot of pressure up there right now. Rieger's got cameras with me, and it's pretty rough up there right now. So I think my main deer that I was going to go after, that's gone. There was like 7 guys hunting that the other day. So that one's toast. Not that he's killed. He's just, I have no idea where he would be. But yeah, I don't even know where else I would go right now. No idea.
In PA?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, you'd probably just from a timing standpoint, you'd go if you had one in PA that you felt like, or even spots. I mean, now's the time. Good spots, or I'd run to Ohio.
Got one deer in Ohio. That's it.
Yeah, that kind of crappy scoring one. Yeah, interesting. That's the only one that's 5+.
That's it.
Yeah,
just
has that been kind of what you've seen so like in the past couple of years, or I guess
last year was awesome.
Covered from year to year.
Yeah, last year was great. I don't, I'm hiring Madison to come down and fly it right before gun season, just to see what's in the area. To really get a better grip on like, did we get hit with EHD? Like, I didn't think we did, mainly because all summer into September, even right before opening day, like the three 4-year-olds that I'm hoping make it through were all alive. Like, they didn't die. There were 2 5-year-olds that I had in August that MIA. I don't know where they're at. So whether they got EHD or somebody shot them or they got poached, like that's a big thing. I don't know. And then right at the beginning of October, this 6.5 or 7.5-year-old showed up, which was cool because I thought he was dead last year. I didn't see him after mid-November last year. And he had always been a homebody. So that was cool for him to show back up. And I just got to, he's there still. But yeah, I don't know. Like even I was telling Kevin, because him and Finn have hunted that place. Like even my 2 and 3 year old crop is like, there aren't any. There's like 2. There's a big gap there. Whereas last year I had like $30 using that property. So I don't know if that's a habitat thing, because they did chip 400 acres. Like I don't know if whether deer pushed out of there or deer are living in that right now. I don't know.
Probably.
And then
the EHD. Unknown, yeah.
So Madison's going to come down. We're going to fly a big area right before gun season and kind of just get I don't really even care of like which bucks he sees as much as like just deer in general. And if we can tell if it's a buck, then great. But like, yeah, I'm just curious from a deer number in general thing there is like, are we seeing, like, are there deer like, oh yeah, look, this whole landscape is like lighting up all around you, or is there nothing? And meaning we got probably smacked with the HD, and then I'll end up spending a lot of time in the creek bottoms and in the winter time.
Whatever. I mean, that's a good time to spend with the boys, you know, even if it's in behind the house or whatever.
Yeah, we've got 3 or 4 1 and 2 year old 8 points that they'd be happy to shoot.
Yeah, then we got a solid week in Kansas, you know, so we'll dial in for that. And
yeah, no, and I think that'll be good. Just good time, good weather. And then we get back, and then I'll be in Kentucky for Thanksgiving. So
yeah, holiday stuff, free group.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and then it's friggin' December. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of opportunities in December too.
Yes. Technically.
You got a whole month.
Yeah. You just have the right properties for it, for sure.
Yeah.
So, But yeah, no, I think that's kind of where we're at in the space right now. And yeah, I'm sure people are going to kill some deer here in the next week by the time we do this again on next Sunday. So
hopefully you're talking to one of them.
Hopefully I am. So anyways, we will catch you all on the next one next Sunday night.
Hunt Companion.
Take me